The pros and cons of living in an HOA development when starting to look for a new home. The first thing to do is decide what kind of home you want to buy. Do you want a single family home with a garden? Do you want an apartment or a townhouse? Or would you like to buy in a development that has an HOA controlling things? Today we're going to look at some things that you should consider before buying a home in an HOA development. Are you ready for all the rules? Will the benefits work really well for your situation? We'll look at all of that. What is an HOA? A homeowners association is different from a body corporate in the sense that the owners of these homes own the homes and the plot of land completely. The HOA is also made up of other people who actually live in the development, and they strive to maintain a clean and cohesive environment in the neighborhood. The homes in such a development can span from family homes to condos to townhouses and other type of homes. The HOA are normally elected from the residents, and they can decide about certain changes that you can make on the outside of your home. And you also pay a fee, and they use this to maintain each of the different areas. Each HOA development has all of its own set of rules that you need to check before buying in the area. There are different benefits and negatives of living under a homeowners association. Let's discuss some of these pros and cons. A con, you have to follow the rules. Even if you completely own your own home, you still have to stick to the rules of the community. You might have a townhouse, but that does not mean that you can do whatever you like in your own piece of land. You can't change the outside of the home without the permission of the HOA. They are in charge of ensuring that the area and the homes inside will remain similar. They want to make sure that the area looks the same and that everything remains uniform. This is to maintain the development. But following the rules can be sometimes annoying. You buy your home in the plot of land, but you don't have the control over what you want to do with it. Someone else has the final say. Let me tell you, as someone who used to be in the military, sometimes I just don't want to follow the rules that someone else has set forth for my property, especially when some of the rules are a bit petty. A pro, on the other hand, people can't make their home strange. Some of the things that can be a con can also be a pro. You have to get permission to change the things on the outside of your home, but the same goes for the neighbors. They can't just make big changes to the exterior of their home without getting permission. No one can paint their home a very outrageous color or make any other changes that will make the house stand out among the other homes in the neighborhood. So your neighbor can't paint their house purple with green shutters, as an example. It can set back repairs in a single family home. When something in your house breaks or gets damaged, then you fix it and that's the end of the story. But when that house is located in an HOA development, then it becomes a lot more complicated. Even if the changes that you want to make on the exterior of your home is only in order to make repairs, you still need to get permission. That means that you need to wait for the permission before you can finally make all of the repairs. The process can take a bit longer than it would be in a single family home. HOAs will do the maintenance. If you own a single family home, you spend a lot of the time taking care of your garden, your pool, other maintenance issues such as mowing the lawn. But that is not the case when it comes to a home that is located inside the HOA, which can be a nice benefit. When you live inside an HOA development, they will maintain the grounds, the pools, the exercise room, landscaping, and even the green waste removal. You will never have to mow the lawn again. This is what makes a home in an HOA development a better option for people who are purchasing their second home. You will only need to maintain the inside of your home. You can show up without having to worry about cutting the grass and spending days getting things back in order. You have to pay HOA fees. That is a con. Nobody likes to pay more than they need to. And in a development that is run by the HOA, you will need to pay HOA fees. All of the maintenance does not come for free, and the HOA fee allows them to keep everything in order. That does, however, mean that living in a home inside an HOA development will be more expensive monthly than a regular family home. But on the other hand, if you do add up all the maintenance that they do, then it could cost you a lot more if you were doing it yourself out of your own pocket. The board is part of the community. The board is not a bunch of people who just want to play the boss over the community. You might get some of that, but for the most part, they just really want to do what is best for the community. The HOA board is made up of members of the development that actually live in the area and own their own houses in the community. Their homes also lose value if the area declines, just like yours would. And that means that they would like to maintain it too. If you're interested in purchasing a home in the area, allow us to help pave the way to making your piece of paradise. Contact us and let's discuss your goals and what you're looking for in your next home. A con: you could have less privacy in a HOA development. There is normally a community feel that allows people to come together. Everyone is very much dependent on each other to keep the community strong. But that could also mean that you lose some of the privacy that you have in a single family home. Access to the amenities. When you live in an HOA community, you may have a lot more access to the amenities. That could be pools, jacuzzi, tennis courts, exercise rooms, saunas, and even golf courses, and many more. It all depends on the development you buy in. Things to consider before buying when deciding between a single family home or a home inside an HOA community. You need to consider exactly what's more important to you. Do you want to have all the control of your own home? Do you want the ease of having somebody else maintain the home? Read the rules of the HOA carefully before committing. If you do your homework, you will be sure to make the right choice for you. I'm Karriann Graf. To watch more videos about South Florida, watch these right here. People love what we do, and we do what we love. Until next time, bye for now.